Princess Anne struggles with unruly horse during trooping the color. Princess Anne had a challenge on her hands during the trooping the color procession on Saturday. The 73-year-old royal traveled on horseback down the mall during the king's birthday parade but experienced some difficulties with her unruly horse. The Princess Royal was captured on video, which you can see below, battling to control her horse after it started to lose pace and appeared agitated. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. With her being an experienced and skilled horsewoman, Anne was able to keep her horse under control without drawing too much attention away from the rest of the parade. As Colonel of the Blues and Royals, the royal donned her full regalia, looking smart in her bicorn hat, jodhpurs and riding boots. She also wore the collars of the Order of the Garter and Sash of the Order of the Thistle. Onlookers might wonder why Anne was the only female member of the royal family to wear a uniform. Royals with military and naval connections have worn military dress on state occasions since the 19th century. The princess is patron of the Royal Navy and Royal Marines charity as well as being Commodore-in-Chief for Portsmouth. Although she hasn't actually served in the military like her brothers King Charles III and Prince Andrew, she is an honorary rear admiral. She carries out hundreds of engagements with her military patronages and affiliations every year and usually tops the hardest working royal list. Meanwhile, the King and Queen led members of the royal family in the procession down to Horse Guards parade from Buckingham Palace, with the King's colour being trooped by No. 9 Company, Irish Guards, during the ceremony. The impressive display of pageantry saw over 1,400 officers and soldiers form the parade, together with 200 horses. Meanwhile, over 400 musicians from 10 bands and corps of drums marched and played in unison. After the ceremony, Charles will lead the royals and the soldiers back to Buckingham Palace. As the troops return to their barracks, the King and Queen with members of the royal family will gather on the palace balcony to watch the finale, a spectacular flypast from the Royal Air Force. Princess Anne looked nothing short of spectacular as she donned her military uniform to travel on horseback for the King's birthday parade on Saturday. In a day which saw the Princess of Wales make a spectacular return to the spotlight in a bow-adorned white dress, Queen Camilla looked divine in baby blue and the Duchess of Edinburgh turned heads in a lemon yellow ensemble. Royal fans may be wondering why royalty's most stylish fashion muse, Princess Anne, wore a military uniform on the day. As Colonel of the Blues and Royals, the 73-year-old royal wore a full-mounted ceremonial uniform of the Blues and Royals, Royal Horse Guards and 1st Dragoons. She donned her full regalia to travel on horseback down the mall, joined by Prince William, the Prince of Wales and Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh. The trio proudly wore the collars of the Order of the Garter and Sash of the Order of the Thistle, with the Princess Royal looking smart in her bicorn hat, jodhpurs and riding boots. Onlookers might be wondering why Anne was the only female member of the royal family to wear a uniform. Royals with military and naval connections have worn military dress on state occasions since the 19th century. The princess is patron of the Royal Navy and Royal Marines charity as well as being Commodore-in-Chief for Portsmouth. Although she hasn't actually served in the military like her brothers Prince Charles and Prince Andrew, she is an honorary rear admiral, and takes her role very seriously. The Princess Royal carries out hundreds of engagements with her military patronages and affiliations every year and usually tops the hardest working royal list. Royal ladies who didn't travel on horseback took the opportunity to dress for the occasion, dazzling in British fashion labels and turning heads with their marvellous millinery. Princess Kate looked divine in a fitted white dress adorned with a nautical navy and white striped bow.